Okay, so that everyone knows what page we are about the roof. This is the B corridor. I will go around and just show you the area, so we have the three areas so everyone knows what we're talking about. This is the B corridor. These are some of the areas that we have leaks and potential leaks on the seams. This roof is about 24 years old. As you can see, these are our next year leaks. If we don't do any work here, you can see the cracks opening up, all the patches opening. This is the work that was done last winter, the emergency patch on the seams here in the B corridor in Mrs. Hershkowitz's room to repair. So this whole area is going to be considered, I guess, area A, which includes B1 and B2, which this is B2 up to the top, the ridge, and you can see all of the air conditioner units and areas where water could potentially leak in on these seams here. So this here is all area 1. Also up here is room B6, which is part of the B corridor. This is the hallway over the bathrooms right here, which we have leaks at present. And this is all Carlisle roof with the rocks you can see here. Also there's openings right there, and this is going towards the A corridor right now. You can see openings here. You can see it's not properly flashed. There's a couple of leaks here, but these are new potential leaks if we don't do this area. This will all be included in area A, we'll say, which goes partially towards the main office, which will end over here, and then it drops down to the A corridor, which we're not dealing with right now. That will be area A. Area B, which I was told we cannot do as little as we thought we could do to get the 20-year warranty. This is area, we'll call it area B. This is over the teacher's room, the old teacher's room. You can see here the openings that have been patched numerous times. This is over the new teacher's room, where you can see wood is opening. Now, what I've been told is, in order to keep a warranty, there has to be a break in the roof, and considering there's no break in the roof, we have to include the lunchroom. This is over E11, and this is the work that they're doing on the chimney, which is not finished. This here is still part of area B, which goes towards the lunchroom, where there are leaks, and we have to include the whole lunchroom, because as you see, there's no break between the lunchroom and area, which we're going to call area B. The lunchroom is now in area B, which goes towards, this is all the lunchroom area, towards the kitchen, towards the bathrooms. Bathrooms have leaks, skylights have leaks. This is the other side of the lunchroom, going out to the parking lot. So this is all going to be included in area B, because there is no break in the roof. And if there's no break in the roof, they can't terminate the roof, so they can't warranty it. So this will all be area B, which is not finished yet. I'll show you. Area B also includes, that was the lunchroom hallway, and this is the E hallway. Because we stop right here. Also, he said he can make a break here. So this will be also B, which is a little bit more than Now we're counting for. Now, he says you cannot. We want to stop it. He's the top of the nurses are this, and that you can't do that because there's not going to have to get a warrant. The hole you're going to off it to and do the nurses' rooms, which is now around the shake, which you see brown as the all and as areas here. You can see the all be done. B, which is last you can see the opening on the roof. Not when this drain pond is not hooked up to anything. They're terminated when the construction has re-hooked up. Was and the roof will have to be rocks put on it. This where will have to have a brown because you can see it from the street. If you can see from the roof, street has to have the shocks on it. Any roof as per the street Rock Village at Kings Point. This is all Flagel's room. He says to make a break here. That will be the end of area B. And okay, area C, which is the E corridor, D is right here now. And you can see he can make a break, he said, right there at that ridge. So this area, with all of these skylights, we're going to close 2 skylights in each room so that it doesn't interfere with the whiteboard. So we're going to lose 6 of these skylights. We're going to replace the rest of the skylights with new skylights. This will also be, this is one of the tutoring rooms. This will also have to be changed, which it has a leak. These will be saved because they're new. That one's new. This one will be terminated. We don't need it. This is in the toddler's room. That one will save. So this whole area, this is the area where caved into the classroom last winter, and we had it repaired. Now, from what I saw when we opened the roof, from, let's say, the ridge to, I would say, at least up to here, all the way to the end, all of the plywood and all the insulation has to be replaced. It's rotted. As you can see, I'll show you an area where it's ready to cave in partially the 2 classrooms, Mrs. Goodman's. You can see where it goes down, and it's very soft. So all this area I just showed you, from here to there, back to where the repair work was done, has to be removed. The wood has to be replaced. The insulation has to be replaced. Also, these drains are not the proper drains. You can see how small they are, and they don't have the right covers on them. They have to be changed to the right size drains so that the water can drain off the roof properly and not stay on here and create more problems with ice. Also, the flashing will have to be redone, replaced all along here, which is quite a bit of work. So that would be area C. That's the 3 areas that we were talking about that have to be done. I will also say that the skylight in the shul, which is covered, some of it was covered from Superstorm Sandy when it was hit with a tree branch and cracked. That has to be, new curbing has to be put, and a new skylight. But we're not addressing these, which should be addressed. These skylights also in the auditorium are leaking, and this is not on our schedule to be done or not to be done or whatever. My potential leaks for next winter are also going to the shul area. Need to be at least to be patched and secured so that we can get a few more years out of this area if we're not doing the roof here. There are also areas that are not leaking now, but I guarantee you They will be knocking this winter. No, as this roof, and he works with the weather. You just quickly try and show you have to be that these areas have to be at least patched. Next leak, they are on my mind, and they're going to leak. No doubt are going to. That so I'm going to because they gym. Show you these areas on the gym. There, see the rubber's not. The patches are not adhering. They're coming loose. There's cracks on some of them. Where once the water gets in and freezes, they'll open up, and there'll be our new leaks for next year. So all of these, the roof happens to be in good shape, but it does need some patchwork. These are the vents for the heating system, 4 of them, and these are the exhaust fans, which will probably have to be just redone so that there won't be our next leaks. The area with all the skylights is the pool area, which is we're not even considering work being done here, but as you will see, we do have a leak. It's leaking into the pool, but it's potentially going to bring part of the ceiling down, and all of these skylights have to be redone. You can see that they're opening. All the patches are opening. And these are not leaking, the ones I'm showing you now, but these will be our next leaks. So all of them have to be reflashed. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 skylights that have to be reflashed. This skylight happens to be leaking. If you can see in there, it's some of this taping is coming off, and you might be able to see the rusting up. So this skylight is definitely a leaker. It's been sealed a few times, but it's leaking. Okay, there's a couple more areas that need to be addressed as at least patching. Okay, this is the E-corridor, the clear story room, which is the tall rooms with the big fans. You could see around the vent, all of that coming up. They are not leaking now. This is our next leak. This winter, these will be our next leaks. You can see here the patches coming up. So these will have to be addressed. Besides what we do to the A, B, and C area, these will have to be at least addressed, that we can get a few more years out of them. You can see here the openings. That's over the pool. We also have leaks in Claire Haber's room and Andrea Krimko's room, which I'll show you next. So you can look at. This is the E corridor that's going to be in the B proposal. Okay, now we're going towards the C corridor. Small, but not leaking as of this moment. Right here, our next leak, which is this area. The swimming hallway here. This is the pool area, a pump side for the room inside. This is the vent lifted for the pool. Here, all these patches be redone. This here, or we are going to the B corridor. Now to show you the D. This is the D corridor. This is the classroom, which we have leaks here. There, have leaks here, and this is Mrs. Krimko's room. And this has a leak in the bathroom. This is Mrs. Krimko's room, and far end towards the playground, which also has ground in it. So to at least be patched up or something done. and this is not just an A, B, or C. Okay, this is see. The classrooms across from the pool. Debbie's class and more Vivian's class. As you can see, around the skylights, hopefully you can see the cracks that are not leaking at this moment, but these are next year's leaks, next winter, once the water gets underneath the patching. I don't know if you can see the crack right there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 skylights. A number of vents that come up. You can see right there, from there, from there, and also right there. So, well, you get an idea of what's going on up here. These skylights don't seem to be leaking, but we do have a small leak in our Debbie's room when it rains really hard. I'm assuming it might be from here. This is open, which is going to only open more and more as the winter comes. These windows are the windows for the pool. Across from more Debbie's room. This was patched a few years ago because this was a big leak. There's some areas of the roof I didn't even show you because they're not leaking, and I don't even think you want to hear any more about the roof. So these are the B corridor windows leading to the C corridor that goes to the C and D corridor. You can see how much work is needed up here and where our next ear leak is. So hopefully you'll have a little more understanding. The roof, we're waiting for the capping to be done on the chimney, and the pointing is already done. So hopefully that will stop the leak in the main hallway at the top of the lunchroom and the main corridor. There are other areas of the roof that I'm not even going to get into because enough is enough, I think. Okay, hopefully you can understand a little more about what's going on, and we can figure out what we want to take care of and what we want to patch. This is also the lunchroom area, which has a ponding issue here where the water goes over the side of the building and not into the drain. So we had to put a drain below it to take the water away from the oil tank, otherwise the oil tank would fill with water. Okay.